There was no document. That was a massive amount of papers and everything else talking about Iran and other things. And it may have been held up or may not, but that was not a document. I didn't have a document per se. There was nothing to declassify. These were newspaper stories, magazine stories, and articles.
I'm just saying with the indictments.
News relating to Donald Trump's upcoming criminal trial. Delay, this is what his allies advise. Key approach we hear of in handling the indictment. But Jack Smith, as far as we know, guaranteed a speedy trial.
My office will seek a speedy trial in this matter, consistent with the public interest and the rights of the accused.
While the case is complex, the federal judge is making news in a quick timeline by determining that Trump's espionage trial will now begin August 14th. Just 8 weeks from now, and Trump's campaign for president is still going strong. The first Republican presidential debate the following week will clash with the trial as a result. The fact that it will take place in a small Florida courthouse puts even more pressure on Trump to get ready. He has seen a number of attorneys leave his defense team. As of last week, he was recently adding new ones. Now, Judge Cannon is ordering that all pretrial motions be filed by July 24th to be ready for a trial that soon.
Everything was declassified because I had the right to declassify. I take out personal things, golf shirts, clothing, pants, shoes. That was not a document. I didn't have a document per se. These were newspaper stories, magazine stories, and articles. I want to go through the boxes and get all my personal things out. I don't want to hand that over to NARA yet.
We are aware that the DOJ believes it has been prepared for everything because it was the DOJ that initiated this timeline. If you have control over when an indictment is filed, you might decide to do so as soon as possible when everything on your side is ready. It is unknown if Donald Trump's dynamic defense team can be prepared. Trial dates can be postponed for a range of causes, and we are afraid that this case has additional issues. Security clearances, potential additional appeals in light of the subjects. Although the speed appears to be improving for the DOJ's plan, it is thought highly unlikely that these initial dates will hold and be fully met by August. So tonight, we have that one new development in the case right here. The fallout as this defendant admits more details of his alleged crimes is another piece of news. One of the main accusations in this indictment is that Donald Trump intentionally kept, took, and concealed classified documents. Hat action is what he is accused of. He is under fire for returning to television this week and conducting interviews that, truthfully, occasionally resembled Jack Smith's testimony about that conduct more than what any defense attorney would want to share.
We
They
were
did
talking.
ask for it.
No, and
They said,
I gave
"Can you
them
give the
some,
documents back?"
And we were talking. We
They
were
did ask
talking.
for it.
No, and
They said,
I gave
"Can you
them
give the
some,
documents
and
back?"
we were talking.
Trump had to face some of his previous admissions. Also, he created some new ones. Additionally, he offered a defense that might be refuted with facts. He claims in this Fox interview that the video of him that generated so much discussion of him discussing a battle strategy was actually of him discussing news articles. Okay, but clearly articles are never classified, and presidents never discuss declassifying articles. Therefore, the defense as a whole sounds ridiculous and like something you would concoct on the spot. Then, I want to turn your attention to a crucial and dreadful section of this just-released interview that is making waves. Remember that Jack Smith accused Trump of only returning a select few documents, after which he lied to the DOM by saying he returned all the documents. That is one of the main accusations against Trump that he is facing trial for in August. In this clip, Trump admits that he only returned some of the money that was demanded of him. What you quickly learn is a form of confession. It goes fast. I'm going to play it for you once again right now. Our report contains the facts. You will hear it soon in connection with the certification that Trump's team submitted, which, as you may recall, claimed that all documents were returned. Trump did not return all documents to the archives or DOJ, as demonstrated by DOJ evidence. That is what finally brought about the search.
No,
We
what
were
was in the boxes?
discussing with NARA, giving them back. All of a sudden, we've got raided, which is a violation of my, Fourth Amendment rights.
As we've seen, Trump gave more back after DOJ claims the missing documents and the subpoena. What you see is Trump returning 38 documents while falsely claiming they were all requests and hiding the rest. Trump lied about having others months later. Dared DOJ to respond to what appeared to be an incitement. DOJ talked back. They researched and found Trump's hidden documents, 102 of them, to be a jackpot. According to Jack Smith, the documents that were found demonstrated that Trump had lied about returning all of the papers, which gave rise to these accusations. Donald Trump very clearly started a chain of events by holding the documents that left him caught red-handed. A bit of a slow path that, months after the Dodge request and more than a year after the initial collision with the archives. Now, using the evidence we have, we created this timeline here in our reporting. Backgrounded by Trump's own admission about giving back some, this is the kind of thing, not exactly this, but the kind of material, the kind of argument that the jury would hear in this case. Also supported by the public record and the attorney's notes, if accepted into evidence. So Donald Trump now acts as Donald Trump does in this new interview. He blends a few of such admissions with outright lies. Consider the period of time I just described to you that led to the search. Then consider Trump's false claim that there was no lengthy buildup or anything else, and that the search you recall was unexpected.